Nano. Let's talk Nano. Now, back in 2017, 2018, this was a banger of a coin. It actually did huge for a lot of people, myself included. That and Dash were two of my most successful investments back in 2017, 2018. Neo as well, to be fair. I've well gone off Nano. I think the tech is great. However, I think the goal is a problem. I want to talk about that in this video. I'll tell you what I think it can hit in this coming bull cycle. Before I get into it though, guys, if you're new here and you don't know what this spreadsheet is, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In my videos, I showed myself buying these coins. These are the coins that I expected were going to make me cash. And you can see what profits, what they were worth when I made the videos, what highs they hit in under a year and a half. You can see Nano was in there. I thought I'd go back to it because it did me so well. And what the profits would have been for you if you'd put $100 into each one. And if you had done that for all 26, in under a year and a half, your profit would have been over 123 grand, which is not bad. Now, I sold all of these, but I share the coins that I'm in right now on my website, copymycrypto.com. Anytime I find a crypto that I think is going to make me a ton of cash, I jump onto the site. I tell my members what coin it is, what profits it can have, and what money I'm putting in. And the members can copy along exactly. This means the members make the exact same profit as me, but they don't have to do a dot of work. They don't have to learn about anything. We have thousands and thousands of members on the site that are making great money in crypto. And the reason that they're on the site is because they don't want to learn anything about crypto. They don't have the time, energy, or interest, but they're making good money. If you want to see what they've made, that's on the site. And if you want to see what I've said in the past, that's there too. And it's on the history of this channel. We're in a bull cycle. If you don't have your portfolio sorted now, and you're looking at doing it in a year, and 7 months, 8 months, 6 months, 4 months, it's going to be too late and you're going to miss a lot of profit-making opportunities. So head over to copymycrypto.com because that can help you with that. Now, Nano. So, as you can see, yeah, that first bull cycle that it was in, it absolutely banged. I mean, I didn't get in at 3 cents or 7 cents or 9 cents or anything like that. I think it was around 40 cents I got in. And it did bloody well. Like, it banged. And in the last bull cycle, it only hit about $14.70. So, no. First of all, one thing that they did that they, very recently, is they changed their ticker to XNO. That was to be compliant with the laws around around being a financial implement. Now, it's billed as digital money for the modern world. Nano's a lightweight crypto. It's designed to facilitate secure and basically instant payments without fees, and addresses some big limitations from legacy financial infrastructure. So development of the project began in 2014 under the name Railblocks, and the coin, then termed XRB, launched the following year through a public faucet, which basically just meant you click the faucet, you earn some. By the way, back in the day, there used to be Bitcoin ones where you get half a Bitcoin for clicking a faucet. Times change, right? So anyone with access to a computer can do that, and they could have earned. Railblocks was then rebranded to Nano, and it was given the name to better represent speed and simplicity. It's a peer-to-peer platform that allows users to easily transfer value to one another without relying on centralized intermediaries. Now, they've implemented something known as the open representative voting, which sees account holders vote for their chosen representative who works on the proof of work consensus. Now, the problem I have here, founders, by the way, Colin LeMahieu, heavily experienced software developer, has worked at some beasts, Dell, AMD, Qualcomm, and yeah, George Coxon was a strategic advisor to tons of UK universities and a United Nations Summer Academy speaker. Now, they run the Nano Foundation, which is an organization created to drive the development and adoption of Nano forward. That still runs. Let's just get to my issue with this. So, part of the reason that this ran so well, is exactly the same reason that Dash ran so well back in the day. Dash did incredibly well, right? Dash in its first bull cycle at about $1,500-$1,600, right? Did really well. Nano, but in terms of gains, not dissimilar. They both did some huge gains. Part of the reason for that was enormous blockchain congestion. In 2017, 2018, you would be pulling your hair out trying to move your Bitcoin or your Ethereum around, because network congestion was a very, very, very real problem. I remember trying to move some Ethereum and it took me the estimated time was about 3 days. That was around the CryptoKitties time where that just bollocksed up the network. And the 3 coins that had the fastest movement for moving money around was Nano, was Dash, and was Neo. Now, Neo went by AntShare back in the day until it changed. And what we saw with all 3 of them was this parabolic surge. Now, don't get me wrong, lots of cryptos back in 2017, 2018 had parabolic surges, as we see often in bull cycles. But those 3, more than a lot of the other coins around, were benefiting from rushes to buy to move your funds and then convert, and then people converting back to Ethereum or to Bitcoin or whatever. Times have changed. We now have friggin' hundreds of layer 1s. We have hundreds of layer 2s. Moving money around has never been easier. It costs bugger all. Nano was one of the preferred ones because it costs nothing. But as this space has moved on, you can move USDT via Cardano, via Tron, via friggin' Ethereum. There's about 10 networks, 10 different options to move money around all the time. So they've not had that surge. Nano, and part of Nano's appeal at the time was this could be the way to buy things. This could be the way to not only send money around, but this could be the way to buy things. And as I have transitioned into a different career, different life, and transitioned, and worked with so many businesses and been in business for a few years, one thing that is incredibly clear now is crypto as a payment solution right now, no one should want. If you're a business, beyond Ethereum and Bitcoin, why would I want to take a fluctuating asset? I need cash that's liquid. We might see a surge in businesses accepting crypto this year because it's a bull cycle, because Bitcoin had an ETF. But at some point, a bull cycle ends and we are in a bear cycle. And if I've accepted $1 million worth of Nano for payment for services, and each Nano is worth $10 at the time, let's say, and then they crash and that Nano is worth $3, I've lost 700 grand. That's a big problem. So businesses are not going to be this, the cons at the time back in 2017, it was a huge idea that, we could transition. Why wouldn't businesses start transitioning into this market? And that was a real strong narrative that was pushed forward all the way through the bull cycle. And then you had the bear cycle, and then you sit there and you watch it and you play out and you go, no wonder you don't want, a business isn't going to take it. And Nano, while The technology is outstanding, and it really is, and you can move money and it costs you nothing, which is great. There's so many bloody options. There's so many bloody options. I struggle to pick an option. So I'm not sure we're going to see the growth on Nano. We've also got a long-term downtrend here. So all-time high, like I said, it was about $36 or something, or $37.62. Last bull cycle at $14. You know, it's a big drop. It's a big drop. It's less than half of what its peak was last time. I'm not saying it's going to do that again, but I don't think it's beating $14. I don't think it's going to beat. I think it might struggle to beat 10. I think $8 is a fair target. I think it probably will hit that. It might hit 10, to be fair. It might hit 10 because, you know, bull cycles still drag coins up. And Nano is good, but it's moving money around. At the moment, we've got plenty of options for that anyway. Not only in crypto, but outside of crypto. You've got PayPal. You've got a million different ways that you can move cash. And as a payment tool for a service, I just don't think I think a businessman or woman is not going to accept these. Like, not going to accept crypto beyond your Bitcoin, your Ethereum. You know, we may see a world where XRP or Solana feature, but I don't think we're anywhere close to that yet. I think the most likely currency that a business would accept beyond Bitcoin and Ethereum is USDT or USDC. But a fluctuating asset doesn't make sense. So unless all layer 2s and layer 1s around crash and burn, and the network congestion is wild, I can't see a world where we're going to see Nano having that surge again. So I think $8 is a reasonable target. Maybe because they've changed their ticker, because they're trying to become more compliant, there is a world where it could fit into a banking system because it would eliminate cross-border payment issues. So there is a world where Nano could fit into that kind of banking system. But unless that happens, I don't really see a possibility of a new all-time high. Or even beating the previous bull cycle, in all honesty. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments down below. Do you think, if you're a Nano holder, what do you think this can hit in the next bull cycle? Given that it's in a downtrend. So bear that in mind. Guys, if you want to make the same profits as me in the next bull cycle, you can. All you have to do is go to copymycrypto.com. That's the site I run, where I share with my members every single coin that I own. So anytime I find a coin that I think is going to make me a lot of cash, I jump onto my site. I tell my members about the coin that I'm going to buy, the profits I think it can have, and the percentage of my cash I'm going to put in. They can copy along. It means they don't have to do any work. That's why we've got thousands and thousands of members. And if you want to see what they've made, that's there. If you want to see what I've said in the past, that's all on the site. It's all in the history of this channel. Yeah, we're in a bull cycle, guys. Even with the pullback, we're in a bull cycle. And if you haven't got your portfolio sorted and you're thinking of waiting, a year, you're going to have missed all the profits. So now's the time to start making a move and getting that done. Copymycrypto.com can help you with that. So check out the site, see what it's all about, and see if it's something that you want to try. And that's it from me, guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye.